you know, that would be who you would go to.
Because it's an individual type sport.
So right now, James Stewart showing that he definitely has the skill. He's done the work. He's made a switch to Yamaha. It has been the right switch for him. The team obviously giving him a great machine, and everything's clicking. Bottom line.
Final lap. James said, you know, I'm used to a lot of people saying things about me, and that's okay. He said, but what really made me mad this year was when people after Anaheim said my team isn't any good, the San Manuel team. He said that really made him mad, and he's on a mission to prove to everybody that this San Manuel Yamaha crew is one of the best in the business under the leadership of Larry Brooks. There's no question about it. They dialed this bike in for James. It wasn't perfect at the beginning of the year. It's pretty darn good right now. And James Stewart is, without question, the best in the business. His 32nd AMA career Supercross victory. James Stewart takes sole possession of the points lead with another win, his 7th in a row, as he takes the checkers here at Atlanta. Chad Reed, for the 7th race in a row, finishes 2nd.
That was a hard-fought 2nd. And that's going to keep the championship close. It's not what he wanted, but that was still a pretty good ride.
Villapoto and Short across the line in 3rd and 4th. Hepler with a tremendous ride for 5th. Here comes Tim Ferry. Kevin Windham and Ivan Tedesco across in 6th and 7th. And James Stewart's former teammate, back in his Kawasaki days, Tim Ferry, crosses the line in 8th in front of Josh Hill, who takes 9th. What a ride by James Stewart. Yeah, the San Manuel boys going to enjoy this victory. They'll load it up, go to Indianapolis, try to get another one.
Oh yeah, all them long hours in the race shop and out at the test track, this is where it all pays off.
James Stewart, the $1 million smile will be right atop the victory podium. We'll have a chance to talk to him. Chad Reed had the sparkle in his eye after the heat. What will they be now? Championship fight continues. We'll be back to Atlanta to talk to them at the victory podium. Great performance tonight by James Stewart, and on the next all-new Bull Run with Bill Goldberg, alliances are formed. Team Evo becomes Team Evil for their cheating ways, and the Bull Runners must survive another Goldberg challenge for advancing to the next leg. Bull Run with Bill Goldberg, Thursday night, 10 Eastern, exclusively on Speed. And here's the answer to our trivia question. Jeff, I think you probably know this one. Here's the final installment of that trivia question. Your chance to win the 32GB Apple iPod Touch. We asked you who won the first Atlanta Supercross main. Now is the Hurricane.
That's
Bob
what I was
Hanna.
going to say.
March 5th, 1977, over at Atlanta Fulton County Stadium on a Yamaha. Remember, the winner gets a 32GB Apple iPod Touch. Thanks for playing, and congratulations to our winner. Let's go down to Aaron.
For a rookie, Ryan Villapoto was not intimidated to battle against a champion, or a defending champion, pardon me. But Ryan, you had said each and every weekend you're trying to learn from your mistakes. Do you feel that you're making progress?
Yeah, you know, it's been a decent season so far, and got a few podiums, and that's what I'm looking for. And you know, the team's been behind me 100%. You know, Team Monster Kawasaki and Jeff Fox Parts Unlimited, just all my sponsors. I just like to thank you guys for being behind me.
Congratulations on your third place finish.
So Ryan Villapoto up on the podium again. There's James Stewart being interviewed by floor announcer Terry Boyd. And we'll be right back. We'll be talking to just a minute. There's the victory podium area here at the floor of the Georgia Dome. A lot of pictures being taken down there, interviews being done for the crowd here in the audience. The results, I think Kevin Windham kind of surprisingly snuck up to 6th, didn't he?
Yeah, but there were some great rides all the way through. I mean, for Chad to get 2nd, for James to win, Villapoto, Short, Hepler in the top 5. Pretty impressive.
Michael Lessie was 11th. Charles Summey had another crash and ended up finishing 20th. Let's go back to Aaron.
Well, Chad Reed may have given up the points lead, but he is far from giving up. Chad, take us through this start. If only you could have had the start that you had in your heat race. It's like you lost a bit of ground right in the main event there.
Yeah, my heat race was awesome, and actually in the main event, somebody jumped the start. So actually, I was ready tonight. I was watching it, and the gate flinched, and I kind of flinched, and I just missed it. So I totally blew that. I just had to be smart in the first turn and try to come through. I made a lot of mistakes, almost crashed a few times, but we were able to get a second and, you know, minimize the damage. I felt good tonight. You know, I really enjoyed the track and the dirt, and it's a shame. I felt like I had a good battle with him tonight.
You had some competition out there again tonight, the number 2 of Ryan Villapoto, a little cat and mouse game going on between the two of you.
Yeah, I mean, just that's all I could do, you know, just try to follow him and wear him down. And, you know, I've been in this for a while, so I knew that, you know, as the laps went on, I could just sit there and wait for a mistake. And, you know, I got by and made a mistake, and then the next lap he made a mistake at the end there and wasn't able to triple. So hats off all the guys on Rockstar Makita Suzuki. You know, the bike was awesome today, and, you know, we felt a lot better and felt more competitive.
Chad Reed's a warrior. Consistency pays off.
Well, and that second place, Aaron, keeps the championship alive and is probably going to go all the way to Sam Boyd Stadium, Las Vegas, Nevada, that first weekend in May. Jeff, you, Aaron, and myself are all going to be there as we wrap up this 2009 championship season. We sure hope you can join us there live at Sam Boyd Stadium. If not, you'll see it here on Speed, and it should be a great way to close out this 2009 season. Here's the points. Stewart now becomes the official points leader. We've had 3 different points leaders this year. Josh Grant led it for a few weeks, and Chad Reed, and now James Stewart has locked it all up for now, Aaron.
7 wins for the lucky number 7 at this point of the season as he takes over the points lead. James, at this point, what is it that's motivating you, and where's your drive? Where is it all stemming from?
Well, you know, I still got a lot of work left, and I know the championship's far from over, and, you know, for me, it feels good to climb back in the points lead. You know, I just got to keep it going, but you know what? It's going to definitely be a good series, and I want all you guys to come out to the Indianapolis Dome next weekend. You guys are going to get for a fantastic race.
Congratulations again on your sweet success.